Vision Talk, man. Who the fuck we got in the building today?
Benny Cashh, man, the one that's giving them hope, the GOAT, man. What's going on?
For sure, man. My boy say giving them hope. All right, so for the people first time tapping in, where you from?
Man, originally from up north. I was born in Jersey, raised in New York, came here when I was a little younger.
What part of Jersey?
Jersey, I was born in Newark for
Oh, where? What part of New York?
Brooklyn mostly. I stayed in Queens for a little bit.
Okay. How long did you live out there?
Till I was like nine. Came out here, but I go back like every summer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask like you remember it and shit.
Yeah.
Do you feel
sure.
like that's a big part of you, even though you moved like when you was 9 type shit?
Yeah. I feel like I'm a city boy for sure.
Okay.
I don't really like the country and shit too much.
Shit, what was it like growing up out there?
I was always outside on the block, riding my bike, doing bad kid shit.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You grew up with both your parents?
Till about that age, till around there, yeah.
Shit. And then so, what made you move? Did you move immediately to Atlanta, or was it a different part, or like?
I stayed in Gwinnett
You know,
most of the time, yeah.
What made you move and shit?
Shit, I don't even know. My mom's was like, pack it up, let's go.
Type shit. Did you have any family out here?
Yeah, my auntie, couple uncles and whatnot.
Okay, when you moved out here, what would you say was like the biggest difference from like up north to out here type shit?
School's different.
Yeah.
Just being outside for real.
Type shit.
Like when you outside in New York, you got that block, but when you outside out here, you got to drive somewhere and then go hang out with your friends, like a good 20 minutes out the way and shit. Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah, no, that should definitely be different.
Yeah.
When you first moved out here, was you fucking with it? Like, was you making friends and shit, or was you like inside, or was you?
Yeah. I was making friends and shit. It was cool.
Type shit.
I adapted.
Okay, cool. What type of kid would you say like you was in school for real? Like,
When I was at that age, younger, I liked to fight and shit. So I was probably bad. They would say
you was in a lot of trouble.
something like that. But
you got
then
siblings?
I got 2 sisters on my mom's side, 2 brothers on my dad's side.
Okay, where you fall in line? You the baby or you?
I'm the baby. Yeah,
Type shit.
for sure.
That's what's up. So like, what you feel like was getting you in the fights and shit? Like just being a new kid, or?
I was watching wrestling a lot. With my older cousin, I would fight. Like with my sisters, I would fight. It's just, I don't know. I like fighting. I don't know.
Do you feel like when your parents separated, that could have like put some like just anger in you type shit, like to where you just was on some fuck the world type shit? Not fuck the world, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like just you ain't going for shit like that, like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so.
Or was you just a shit starter?
I don't know, cuz. I don't know. I just like to fight, man. If you with it, I'm with it.
Okay, shit. Was you getting suspended and shit?
Yeah. Up until like, I want to say high school. Then I started playing basketball and shit. So I gotta, you gotta be straight for the coaches and whatnot to play.
What got you into basketball?
My mom put me in, as soon as we moved here, she put me in all different types of sports. So I was into sports. I played soccer, basketball. I did football for 1 year, but I ain't like that shit. I ain't like getting hit, even though I like to fight. Them niggas, some niggas be big. You feel me? I ain't like getting hit.
Especially out here.
Yeah.
Like when you was playing basketball, shit, was you nice? Like you was fucking with it?
Yeah, I was fucking with it. I played until like my freshman year of college, and then I just put that shit down.
Type shit. Did you went to college on a scholarship or like off your own?
It was a partial scholarship.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I actually had some shit like that. Same shit. They was saying like pay the other half.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Shit, and then you know how it be. Goddamn, nigga can't even. You feel me?
Yeah.
Type shit.
And then you gotta go to school. You gotta get some money. All
Right.
kinds of shit. So
Exactly what you're talking about.
it's like you gotta pick your route at that point.
Type shit. When you made that decision to go to college for basketball, like, was that a hard decision or easy decision for you? Like, what you was going through around that time in your life, like, you know what I'm saying, like on some shit, like, was you trying to get some money or was you fully in basketball type shit?
It was a little bit of both, but like, it was a little bit of both. Cause like I feel like if I picked one route, it would be, you know, easy decision. But after a while, I figured like, let me get some money. The school I was at, it wasn't like going nowhere for me. It didn't look promising. So.
Was it in Georgia?
Yeah, it was in Georgia, like way out in the country and some shit, some NAIA school. There was some niggas that went overseas from there though. So when I went into it, that's what I'm thinking. But as I'm seeing what it is, it's like, nah, let me go get this money.
What would you say was like your biggest motivation in high school, like to start getting some, like what put you outside? You know what I'm saying? Like
in high school?
Yeah.
Shit. I feel like
essentially I'm asking like what made you gravitate towards like
doing what I was doing?
Yeah.
The environment for real. And the access to what it was.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And then was you seeing some money from it?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was probably like the only one selling pills in like 10th, 11th grade. So that everybody was coming to me.
Yeah. And at this time, what you doing with your bread? Just some young nigga shit, just shoes, clothes,
shoes, clothes, weed.
So
smoke that shit.
When would you say like you, I guess, kind of like got serious about it, like on some shit, like how you say like when you went to college, you realized, all right, I need to get some bread, like. But now you need bread to really sustain because you know what I'm saying, you're grown now type shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was it in during I guess the basketball season or that year that made you be like, this ain't it for real?
Like when the shit was over with, and I'm seeing like now I'm getting more money. I ain't got school. I mean, I ain't got fucking practice and games and shit. So
yeah. Was you still
I got more time on my hands to do what I need to do.
Type shit. Was you still trapping in college?
Yeah. For sure.
Type shit. So where did music come along in all of this?
I had a lot of friends out around me that was doing music. Like my boy Money Mari, he had features and shit. He wasn't really rapping for real, but he had features. And he would always come around smoking, we smoking and shit. He had played in shits, and I was fucking with it. My boy Clutch, he was recording niggas and making music on his own. One time he came over with his mic and his laptop and we made a track. That shit was ass as hell, but you know, we in the living room cooking up or whatever. So after that, I was just like, well, really, I ain't even want to make music. At first, I wanted to shoot music videos, but
that's crazy. How was you on that?
I wasn't fire. One, I wasn't fire. Two, like I had niggas rapping around me, but they wasn't serious for real. So it's like the shit wasn't just gonna be quality shit. I ain't had no camera or nothing. You feel me? So it's just like. Then I started making beats, and you know how that shit is. Like you get to fuck around on the beat, now you want to hop on the shit, and you already got niggas that's rapping around you. So that's how I really got into it.
Was you fine with the beats?
I was rapping on my beats mostly at first. Me and my boy QP.
I think I seen. Did he make beats?
QP make beats.
Yeah, I seen on one of your songs it said like QP.
Yeah, hell yeah. That boy raw as hell. He do everything. He shoot videos, all that.
Oh, that's hard. It's funny that you talk about the beats too, because I was gonna say your beat selection, you know what I'm saying, is way different. Like on the song Nathaniel,
Mm-hmm.
that joint different, and then it was another one I had wrote down. That was I was fucking with. Oh, Good Day.
Yeah.
Like, them beats is like them not no. You not hearing it.
Nah, everybody not hopping on. I'm just
Yeah.
hopping on all kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I try to be versatile, so however I'm feeling that day, I'm gonna listen to some shit. If I'm fucking with it, I'm gonna hop on it and say whatever I want.
Early on, was you always like just into music naturally, like on
Mm-hmm.
some type shit?
Like MTV, all that, way back when I was young.
Yeah.
All that shit, I was hopping on all that shit. I used to wake up in the morning before school and have all the what that shit is, the early morning music videos shit. So I'm watching them before I go to school.
Hell yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, too, I gotta ask, because, you know, coming from up north, I know, like, you know, the music up there is different. That's where I'm from, up north, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, was you more into, like, the up north style rap, or did you, just fuck with the south shit, too, when you came out here?
All of it. I fucked with all kinds of music. And then riding in the car with my mom, I'm fucking with the R&B, the old school, all that. I'm rocking with it.
Type shit. Who would you say, like, was some of your early influences, or just favorites type shit?
As a young kid, probably like Lil Wayne, T.I., Jay-Z. I used to fuck with Nicki Minaj, like, heavy, like, all that shit, like, everywhere.
Type shit, yeah, so you fuck with everything.
Everything. 3 6 Mafia, like, I'm playing all that.
Type shit. So what was the first time you actually, like, recorded a song?
When my boy came over with that mic in the living room, we recorded, I don't even remember the name of the song. Shit was terrible, though. I ain't gonna lie, shit was terrible.
What was the first shit that you put out that was like, that you seen, like, people was like, oh, this shit hard, like, that you actually got a reception from?
My first mixtape, I called it Cashh Files. My first mixtape, I dropped it on Spinrilla.
What grade was you still in school when that dropped?
I think I was still in college. I was in college.
Type shit. So the rapping came along in college too, basically, type shit.
At that point, I stopped playing basketball, so I started doing online classes, but I was still in school.
Type shit. And what just, like, finally just pushed you to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna drop a tape. I'm gonna drop some shit.
Just playing around with everything.
Yeah.
And then everybody had songs around me. So I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me drop a mixtape. See what it do.
And then, so I'm guessing the reception from it was good. Like, niggas like, this shit hard.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Gave me motivation to do some more.
Yeah. When you listened to it, did you feel like this shit is hard as a motherfucker?
I was like,
Or was you like,
some songs is hard, some songs is like, I could have left them off.
Yeah.
But fuck it, somebody might like it.
Type shit. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go about it. And so, like, when you dropped that tape, do you feel like at that point you was taking rap seriously, or do you feel like there was still a little time before you started taking it serious?
It's still a little time. I was just, fuck it. I'm trapping, I'm getting a little money. I got a little money to put into music. I think I had bought a whole studio at the crib and everything at that point. And yeah. After time, I just started making more and more songs. So then I shot my first video. When I shot my first video, that's when I was like, all right, I might could take this serious.
Type shit. Wait, when you say you bought a studio, like, in the crib, like, you saying like you literally ordered all the shit?
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
Like the interface, the mic, the stand, everything I needed.
Type shit. And then from there, you was recording yourself?
Yeah. Or I have, like I said, my boy QP come over and record me.
Type shit.
Cause he been doing that shit for years.
Oh, word. make money off that on some studio time shit? Like charging niggas?
Eventually, after like a while, like after a year or two, I figured might as well bring niggas in. After I started learning everything.
Type shit. So, and then how many years ago was this that you say like you shot your first video?
I would say 2018, 2019. About 2019, I want to say.
Type shit. Man, you've been grinding for like 4 years now?
Yeah.
That's solid. What would you say is like the hardest part about, being an upcoming artist?
Staying consistent. That shit be getting hard, staying consistent.
It's so crazy that you say that, because I had wrote down in my notes, I'm like, from when I was on your YouTube page and shit, your shit looked pretty consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's good that you think like that, because like from someone, just viewing this shit, like, fan shit, like I'm looking at it like, damn, this thing just dropped some shit 12 days ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. So it look like you dropping damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opposed to niggas dropping 3 months, you know what I'm saying, a year or two, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit be.
That's how it used to be though. It used to be more spread out, but now I'm figuring out like a method to stay consistent. Yeah. It ain't easy, but you know what I'm saying? Staying consistent is key for sure.
Type shit, okay. Well, you with any like management or anything, or you just everything yourself?
Everything independent.
Type shit. Is you looking for management?
Yeah. I feel like that helped me take me to the next level.
Yeah. Type shit. What would you say is like your vision for yourself? Like, if you seen yourself on type shit, like what type artist like you see yourself as? Like,
I always joke about this. Like, if I get on, I'm gonna act a fool. But nah, I'll be the same.
type shit.
I like to get my money and go home.
Type shit.
On me.
So if a label gave you $1 million right now, what you doing with it?
$1 million? I don't know. That ain't too much money. Niggas will blow that now.
That's really good.
But I'm gonna invest in myself, and I'm gonna work hard and do what they asking for. For that man, I'm gonna get my job done.
Type shit. That's what's up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. For real. How would you describe your style? Like, if somebody was just first tapping into you, type shit, like.
Chill, mellow. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I turn up.
Type shit.
Other than that, versatile. You might hear anything.
Right. And how do you like try to separate yourself from, because there's a lot of niggas rapping now, so how do you try to separate yourself?
I'm just different from a lot of niggas off strength. Like, I don't be thinking like how they think. My mind's always running in a different direction, if you feel what I'm saying.
Type shit.
So.
Yeah, that's what's up. How you feel about, like, how do you feel about the rap scene on the Nawf? There's a lot going on out there.
Like I said, I like to get my money and go home. I don't even be trying to, all that extra shit. That shit gonna be extra.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? I'll just be out the way. Yeah. Niggas be doing a lot, like you said.
Yeah. You got any collabs with anybody from the Nawf?
From the Nawf, yeah, I got a lot of features. I got a lot of shit in the vault. But yeah, mainly my niggas I be around.
Shit. Who was that? Shout them out.
My nigga QP, my nigga Money Mari, OC Clutch. I can name hella niggas. It's a bunch of niggas up from the North that's hard as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I name mad niggas.
You got any collabs with anybody from like back home, like up north, New York, Jersey, anything like that?
I do not, for real. I don't think so.
Do you?
I'm trying to tap in though. I'm trying to tap in with everywhere for real.
Type shit. I was gonna ask you fuck with the drill wave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You did any drill songs yet?
I got a bunch.
Alright.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta tap in. I got a bunch.
okay, bet. That's yeah. So what you got coming up next?
I just dropped the album Cashh Files 3, and upcoming I got an EP coming up called 7 Deadly Sins Part 2 with my boy Seven. He out in LA and shit. He hard as hell on the beat, so I need to go tap in with him. But yeah, y'all watch out for that EP. That shit finna go crazy.
Okay, off the last project you just dropped, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you say is the hardest song, and then what's your favorite song? Because you know that the hardest song can be different than your favorite. So what's them two?
The favorite and the hardest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like your favorite song and the one that you think is the hardest.
Damn, that's tough.
Two separate.
The hardest song would be like the one people like the most and be telling me that's the one.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Nathaniel.
Damn.
Yeah, because of the beat and just like they fucking with that one right now. My favorite song would be in between Nathaniel and I want to say December 28th.
December 28th.
Yeah.
Check that one out.
Yeah, cause on that one I made the beat. I was out the country and shit, just cooking up. Made a fire ass beat. Came back to the States and then just killed that shit. That'd probably be my favorite one. Either between that and Nathaniel.
What would you say is like the realest shit you done wrote?
Done wrote?
Yeah. Or spit if you don't write, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The realest shit you done said, like, in the song.
Like the actual bar?
Yeah.
I don't know. I be saying some shit. Yeah, you gotta listen to my shit. I be saying some shit sometimes.
All right, so then what would you say like is your realest song? Like probably the most, I guess, personal or deep or
I'll probably back to the bar. I'll go back to the bar. That first bar off Nathaniel. I said, how you gonna be for me? Girl, you ain't show me none. Yeah, that pussy get wet in the sea, but other than that, you ain't good for none. Yeah. That shit hard.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a good job. But, so you got the project just dropped, the EP coming with 7. You said his name's up?
Yeah, 7. Yep.
Okay, but show that.
That shit gonna be hard. Look out for that.
I'm definitely tapped in, man. We definitely gotta shoot some shit too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We definitely gotta work.
I go crazy with them different beats. And yeah, I get crazy. For sure, man. But let the people know where they can find you and all that. You know what I'm saying, on the platforms and shit.
YouTube, Benny Cashh, 2 H's. Instagram, Benny1Cashh, 2 H's. Twitter, Benny1Cashh.
For sure, man. Appreciate you coming through. Vision Talk. We out this motherfucker.
Gang.
Let's go. 2K on the bit. You talking about drip, you ain't talking about nothing. Just 20 on